Okay, so thanks very much once again for those who have already done the village tour. For those who have not yet done the tour, they will have to follow me for the village tour.
Isibhedlela sesiswati ngoba phela kade bakusetshele isibhedlela sesikhulu ngabe uyagula nje ekhaya bekwakumekisa lapha kaThokozi lofike ngithole isitho sevalo kadzeni ke bomshana wami kwakwentiwa leminyango ibe mifishane ngesizathu lesithi mangabe nje sithi sitha sifuna ukuhlasela kanzolanga ulanga ekhathe endlini akathi nje uvete inhloko dosa sagila ushala enhloko sevalo kanzi kwakuphindze kube indlela yokuhlonipha lo muntu lo tamkhanza la ngekhathi ngoba masongena vele soguce ngemadolo sohlala phansi siyebala bokushaya asabheni sesangweni ke bokushaya.
Okay, so feel free. Yeah, for now, I will be explaining everything to you. After the explanation, after a tour, you will be free to roam around, enter inside the houses, take a look, take pictures. We have that big enclosure there, made out of the big sticks. That's why we keep cows. It is the cow's kraal. Inside the kraal, it is where our marriage takes place, whereby the wife, the one being married, will be at the center of the kraal, facing the home, being taught every rules of the home. She will be pointing a spear down, signing an oath that she will only be separated by death with the husband. There is no divorce in our culture. In the past, there were no modernized granary storages like now there are tanks to put maize. If the maize is harvested, the men together with the boys enter into the kraal, dig a big hole, smoothing it with the cow dung, put the maize inside the hole, then get a big flat stone, cover the hole. The reason of doing such, as you can see that all the houses are made out of grass. Grass catches fire easily. In case the houses catches fire, while the family members run away to the neighbors for protection, they know that their food is safe inside the kraal. We, eMaSwati, we view a kraal as a sacred place because that's where we talk to our ancestors. We believe that they are near our God. We talk to our God through them. In case a family member has died, the head of the family enter into the kraal, report to the ancestors asking for proper preparations of the funeral. We bury dead people underground near the home. Next to the kraal, we've got that house. It is the traditional hospital. Inside there you will find a traditional healer. We use it to predict our future. As you see that there are plants in front of the hospital. Those are the medicinal plants. Those are the plants that are used to make the medicine. For instance, that one, I hope you are familiar with it. You see there is an aloe there. Yes, we use it if you have a wound. For instance, you are burnt by fire. You break the leaf, juice like liquid comes out, you apply it in the wound, you rub, the skin retains its color. Yes. You see that the entrance was made so low. The entrance of the hospital. You see that it is low?
Yes.
Yes, all the houses have the entrances that were made so low because in order to enter inside the houses, you must first kneel down, then crawl in. We view the act of kneeling down as a sign of showing respect. Okay, so feel free. After a tour, you can just go get in, check the traditional healer. For now, let us all go visit the men and the boys' place. As I've said, that men and women don't sit together during the day. Okay, so this place where there is fire, it is the men and the boys' place. This is where the young boys are being groomed on how to be grown-up men. No woman must enter here. A woman can come only if she has come to bring food to the boys, but must not enter. Wait at the entrance, kneel down, put the food down. The youngest boy inside will come, take the food, put it in. Even if in the home an animal has been slaughtered, It can be a goat or a cow. The head and the feet are being cooked inside here. The rest part of the meat is then cooked at the women's kitchen. Yes, because in our culture, women are not allowed to eat the brain. We have a belief that once a woman eats the brain, she will be too intelligent than the man. We also believe that once a woman eats the tongue, she will be too talkative and disrespect. Women are also prohibited from eating the feet because we believe that once a woman eats the feet, she will walk away. So let's continue.
Interesting, Alfonso.
Wow.
Okay, so next to the men and the boys' place for that house, that's the boys' bedroom. 6 years old, like the girls, 6 years old, they move from their parents' bedrooms to sleep there for the sake of the parents' privacy. In our culture, we keep the oldest son and the youngest son in the home. Even if they are married, they don't move. They stay in the home with their wives, so that the oldest son inherit father's properties, youngest son inherit mother's properties. Sons in between don't inherit anything. Once they are married, they must move, start their new life outside. If they come across family problems, they are free to come for advice. Next to the boy's bedroom is the oldest son's bedroom. He is married, he sleeps with the wife there. Up there, next to the girl's bedroom. In our culture, if you are seen that you are much old, still not married, the marriage is then arranged for you. Yes. Okay, so as I have said before, that it is a home of one man who married 2 wives. So now let's go visit the first wife's place. Okay, so this is the first wife's place. Each wife has got 3 houses. Each wife has got 3 houses. There is a house to sleep, the kitchen to cook food in case it is windy or raining. If it is not windy and not raining, she uses the outside kitchen, the open area down there. Then the kitchen to brew our traditional beer to drink alcohol. After 3 years, we change the grass, put new ones, because here we are at the high field. We receive high amount of rainfalls. The rains makes the grass to be worn out quickly. The structure inside, made out of the small sticks, lasts for about 10 to 15 years without them being changed. These houses are movable. They are mobile because these are temporal houses. We depended mostly on growing crops, mainly maize. If you used to see that the land does not give much harvest, maybe the soil is becoming less fertile, we remove the grass on top, dig out the structure, tie it underneath, then ask for about 10 to 15 men help carry it to put it in the fertile soils. Inside the houses, you can make fire only at the center of the house. There are no chimneys. The smoke comes out in between the grass. When standing inside the house, if there is fire, the smoke affects you in the eyes. When kneeling down or seated, it does not affect you. It also helps in killing the insects which eat the grass and the sticks. When it is raining, the rain does not enter inside the houses. It does not leak. I hope you can see that all the houses look alike. They are almost all the same. So it might be difficult for you to differentiate a bedroom from the kitchen to cook food to the kitchen to brew the beer. These made of bricks are windbreaks. Along the windbreaks, we've got these big horizontal lines. You see these big lines. I hope you can see them even down there in front of that house. You see how many are they in front of that house? Yes. If there are 4 big horizontal lines at the windbreak in front of the house, it symbolizes it's a bedroom. It's a house to sleep. Then in front of that house, they are 3. If they are 3 in front of the house, it shows that it's a kitchen to cook food. Then in front of that one, there are no windbreaks. If there are no windbreaks in front of the house, it symbolizes it's a kitchen to brew the local beer. The reason there are no windbreaks in front of the kitchen to brew the traditional beer, it is because there is no privacy that is reserved inside that kitchen. So always, if in front of the house there are windbreaks, it means that there is privacy. So you can't just get in. You need to ask for permission first. But if there are no windbreaks, then you can just get in without asking for permission. Okay, after a tour, you will be free to walk around, enter inside the houses, take a look, take pictures. Now, let us go visit the grandmother's place. The grandmother is the mother of the man. We used to sleep on top of grass mats, use cow skins as blankets. If it is getting cold, we make fire at the center. We close only at night. During the day, it is left open for air to circulate. As you can see that there are no windows. Even the doors are made out of the small sticks. In our culture, if a brother dies, the wife mourns for 2 years. After the 2 years, the next brother then inherit the wife. You are not allowed to inherit your brother's wife if you are not married. You must marry yours first so that you inherit your brother's wife. Yes, because there is no evidence that you know how to take care of a woman. So you wouldn't be given one until you own one for yourself. Inside the grandmother's house, it is also where we talk to our ancestors as well. Our forefathers used to work in the mines. They used to be away home for more than 3 months since there were no transport compared to now. If the father is going back to work, he will spend the last night sleeping inside the grandmother's house, asking for protection from the ancestors. Even if he comes back, he will spend the first night sleeping inside the grandmother's house, thanking the ancestors for protecting him while he was away. Yes, because mines used to collapse at any time. Grandmother will be here as well, telling him everything that was happening in the home while he was away. Yes, because grandmothers knows everything. Their word is final. We believe that they are a source of wisdom as well. The reason we only having the grandmother's place, not having the grandfather's place, it is because of the manual work, the hard labor the men were given in the mines. You find that the man dies early. When the man dies, the wife remains. She becomes the head of the home. Automatically, she becomes old and she becomes the grandmother. Thus, we prepared the grandmother's place for her. Even if there is no grandmother, the grandmother's place must always be there, especially the grandmother's house, because inside the grandmother's house is where we hold the family meetings, where we talk to our ancestors as well. Even if we have visitors who maybe they will spend a night, visitors spend their night inside the grandmother's house. As I've said before, that the children who are less than 6 years share the bedroom with their parent. Inside the bedroom, husband sleep alone on the right, wife on the left, with the children who are less than 6 years. If the husband sees that the children are sleeping, will take a small stick, then hit one of the pillars. These poles are pillars. They're supporting the structure. Once you remove the pillars, then it collapses. So if the children are sleeping, husband take a small stick, tap one of the pillars, there is a sound that will be produced. It is perfectly known by the wife. Once the wife hears that sound, she knows that husband is now saying she must jump to the right. Maybe they want to engage in sexual intercourse. Once they finish, wife then jumps back to the children before they wake up. just a quick one, no cuddling. Okay, so in our culture, we have men first. As now we are about to go visit the second wife's place, when going out, men will go out first. Then you will have to follow us. In case there is danger outside, we must protect you.
Swapping kami.
Okay, so we are almost done. We are almost done. This is the last part of the tour. Even the second wife has got 3 houses. There is a kitchen to cook food, kitchen to brew the beer, and a bedroom. That's the husband's bedroom. It is where the husband sleeps alone if he does not want to visit the wives. The second wife is closer to the husband's bedroom because in our culture, you must look after a new one. And the grandmother is at the center of the wives, so that if the wives have got disagreements or conflicts, they just meet or easily meet at the grandmother's place. Then the grandmother solves the problem. And the first wife is far. First wife is far from the husband's bedroom because first wife knows every rules of the home. Even if it happens that the grandmother dies, first wife will then act as the grandmother. Up there we've got that big rock, the mountain like. It used to be our execution rock before we get independence. If you were found guilty of committing murder, killing someone, you were taken up there with your eyes blindfolded, hands crossed tight at the back. When at the top, you were forced to jump over that side. Over that side of the rock, it is too steep down. There was no way that you will survive. Even if you refuse to jump, there will be even warriors to poke you with spears at the back, forcing you to fall over that side. Obviously, you died, and your family was not allowed to take the body to bury it at home. It is believed that once they take the body to bury it at home, the spirit of killing people will continue in the family. But now we have prisons. We don't execute murderers. Okay, so let me take questions if there are any.
So when you die there, they leave you there? Or?
Yeah, yes. Welcome home, ladies and gentlemen.